So I have like, I don't know how many more minutes left of peace and quiet in my house. Because my kids are riding around on the four-wheeler and my husband is finishing mowing. So it's probably not gonna last super long. We're totally gonna try. All right. So we had a live sale today at Erin's. It was my first time selling with that group of girls, and I have to say it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed spending time and seeing and talking to people that I haven't talked to in a while, and talking to new people. So, sorry for my arm. I'm trying to find, the perfect napkin type thing. Ooh, how about this? Yeah, man. Let's get wild. So, I'm a really bad girl because I should be starting to sort orders and stuff, but I'm not. I am not doing that, as you can see. Because how often does your desk get totally empty, okay? And you don't even have to think about anything that's on it or putting anything on it. It's just empty. It's just waiting for you to make a mess on it, okay? So I had to unwind a little today and make a mess on my table. Because it's been so long. I'll bet you if you look back, the last video I made on this mess journal that I have, you will find that it was probably a year or better. Somewhere around a year since I just sat down and just glued fun things into a big composition book and found a little bit of space to unwind. That I gotta glue back down. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I heard a noise, and I have children out on a four-wheeler. So when you hear some kind of a noise, as a mom, you tend to just go. You tend to just go running every time, and I couldn't tell by listening where the four-wheeler was in my yard, so I said, oh boy. But it's all right. My husband must have just hit a branch or something. Oh, of course I'm going to be plugged, right? So if I can give any crafter a tip of advice, always have one pin in arm's reach. Because a pin is probably the most handy tool you can have at the ready when you need it. Okay? Let's hold that down. This is soda can die cuts. I don't remember this. Somebody must have given me these because I don't think I have a die like this. Oh my god, that thing is just gonna stay up. Well, what can I do, I guess? So, anyway, so yeah, I feel guilty because I should be, cleaning up after today, but I'm not. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. So, here we are, unwinding a little, gluing random things down onto a piece of paper, This is some of my trash, okay? And I know it looks like crazy, and it's because I keep it stored in this little bitty pillow box like this because it fits nicely on my counter without being in the way of anything. So that sits on top of my recipe box that nobody really goes through except me. And I recently had some pound cake, something I have not had in a very long time. So that was nice. And when I say recently, I mean like in the last few months, not yesterday. I don't even remember when this is from, but I know that it is from probably 2 months ago. Because it was before we left. So at least 1 month. And when I say by me, we left, we went on vacation for a couple of weeks last month, so all recent history is either before the vacation or after the vacation. You know, like we got this before the vacation, but then we came home and we got Rona after the vacation. And yes, we did. We caught the Rona, but we are all okay. Nobody got too sick. So I think that these new variants are taking it a lot more easy on the human body, especially, I'm sure, especially if you're vaccinated, because there's some kind of protection there, you know, against it. But the Zen blend, I don't like this here. But yeah, we survived. We don't have any more symptoms. We don't, we stayed in the house. We didn't go anywhere for 4th of July, and that whole weekend we had to stay in the house, which was fine because you're staying in the house when you feel like crap anyway. You don't want to leave, so that's how that went down. But yeah, these teas, believe it or not, they are old. I've had them for a long time. But I didn't really care, I guess. I just drank them. I mean, what is the oldest tea you think you've probably drank? Because I just want to make sure that I'm not the only crazy person that drinks old tea. Let's see if we can make this thinner. Sometimes with these chipboard things, you can peel it and it'll get thinner. I don't have much luck with it normally, like when I try and do it with playing cards and stuff and other packaging pieces, so I don't think I'm good at it, but it's worth the try. Like, that just took a lot off. We are in the clear. I like the Puma. I like the Puma's Puma, so we can put that guy right there. And don't be afraid to keep your garbage, all right? If it is something cool, and like, you know what I've been thinking about lately? I want to keep some of the logos and advertising styles of today, because you know, when we find them from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, we're like, ooh, look at how cool, you know. That's what commercials used to look like, or that's what Coca-Cola logo looked like, you know. So that's where I'm going with this. I want to remember what these things looked like. I'm sorry if you just had my fat head on the camera, but I can't stand when I get too sticky. And I just had a glob of glue gun on my finger and it spread. Now I'm trying to close the bag of baby wipes. Okay. Alright, we might be all set. Yeah, my husband must be hitting a stick back there. Oh, but anyway, with the live stream today, I lost power in the last 15 minutes of modding for someone else's live sale, so that was fun. You know, that was a good time. When your first time live sailing with this group of people, and what do? You drop the ball. No, I didn't drop the ball, but I still feel bad. You know, I still feel guilty that we lost power and I couldn't return the favor completely for Jasper. Which, if you were at Erin's sale and you saw Jasper, she has got gorgeous wallpaper. Okay, and her name is just Jasper. Jasper. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel, but it probably wouldn't hurt to go and subscribe anyway, just in case, because she started selling these wallpapers. You never know what might happen in her future, so, you know. I've been drinking a ton of tea because when I got COVID, I was drinking coffee every day, and I'm like, why am I torturing myself with coffee? Because it wasn't right. It just didn't feel right in my guts. So I tried it again a few days later from that day, and it still was like just heavy. So I've been drinking tea instead, and the tea has been hitting the spot. But I get tired of some of the teas being so bitter. I'll put that one aside. I don't know if anybody knows what I mean, but I don't know if it's the way I'm making it, but there's some, you know, there's some teas that just aren't smooth anymore. That used to be smooth. Excuse me. You just wonder what changed. Me or the tea? So I'm so glad you're hanging out with me. We are going to have another live sale on my channel Wednesday. When I say we, I mean Kathy from Kathy's World and a newcomer to the live sale stream, Robin, Crafting with Passion is her name. And so I'm pretty sure it's going to be the three of us. I know it's me and Kathy for sure. I don't know about, I never heard back if Robin is a definite, but you should probably just come check her out anyway. When you come to the sale, which you all better be there. No, I'm just kidding. You can see the types of things that she has, and maybe she'll be a seller that you want to deal with regularly. Because I know that with all of us who do live sales, you have a handful of people that are at your live sale pretty much 75% of the time or better. And we all have a few of them, and maybe you'll become a fan of Robin's stuff. It's nice because we all sell different things, and it's nice also because we understand a lot of the time when other people are selling the same kinds of things or similar things. But for the most part, we're all pretty unique in the items that we get. There's no two areas of the world or the country that are the same. So I've learned from being living in two different parts of the country and flea marketing in both parts of the country. I have learned that there's no two areas that have all the same books, all the same, you know, style ephemera. There's some places that had a higher rate of veterans, you know, military base areas, or there's even just some towns in the country that had a lot of veterans from World War II. And we have a lot of those papers still available, still around. You know, I have in my stash of paper military documents for two different people. You know, I have letters. One of them I have letters from the Navy. Another one I have someone's discharge papers. I think that one might have been I think that one might have been a World War I. But still, you know, holy crap-a-moly. So, I don't know. But I do think that there are different things in different places, and there's different books available. You know, different images. You look for the black and white pictures. just people kept different things. And stores and receipts and invoices and forms, they were different from area to area in the country. So you just can't change my mind on that, all right? Just can't do it. No, I'm just kidding. What can I put here? What can I put here? Let's see. I have bags of stuff that I've gotten from people. And it's like Christmas because I didn't really go through it. I haven't been through this stuff a lot lately. So, I like the little buggy. But I'm not going to be able to rip it. I don't feel like fussy cutting. My eyes can't focus right now. You know when your eyes are just tired for the day, you just know mine are tired. If I look at a screen for a while, I get tired. So live sales make me tired. I'm sure live sales make everybody tired, even the people who are buying. I'm sure we're all, you know, because it's fast-paced, and you're fast-paced for however many hours or however long you're on, and you're preparing, you have to mentally prepare yourself to do it. You have to make sure you have everything ready. So from start to finish, it is a lot of work. You know, if you love it, then it's never work. That works right there. Or, you know, I love it and it's still a lot of work. But it's a lot of work that I don't mind doing. So I'm not going to even complain about being tired because I feel a good kind of tired. Oh my goodness. So I bought one of those ice machines. The countertop ice machines. And like I said, I got a kid out on a four-wheeler right now. So my mom's senses are like on real high alert. And I just heard this loud like crunching and grinding noise. It's the frickin' ice maker dropping ice into the little bucket. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry about my big fat arms in your face. Oh, I have so many of those little monster Valentine's Day cards. I should be giving them out in Happy Mails. I got them, I just made a huge mess. I got them for Lily for Valentine's Day this year. See, look at this one. It goes like this, right? And it goes into the envelope this way. And then it opens to say, "You're great." So, monster closed, monster opened. So they're cute. I just think they're cute. I don't care what you think, okay? Oh, goat head. He only has one horn now. Where's his other frickin' horn? We're gonna have to cut the horn off. I can't just have a one-horned goat. Okay? His horn clearly got ripped off. Maybe we can find a hat for him, okay? Find a hat. Let's put something on this page and make this the goat page. What do I have? I gotta grab another napkin. Ooh, look at this one. Nah, that's too pretty for a goat page. We need like a ugly, you know? Ugly goat. Brown paper. Look at that. Ugly. Yeah. I like this. Do I want to use the whole thing? I'll just use the whole freaking thing. You know? Glue stick. So yeah, I want to thank everybody who shops with me. You're not helping a person, you know, you're not just helping a person. You're not just helping a big corporation. And I'm sorry, but that includes those, you know, multi-level marketing things. You're all just buying stuff for a big company. With this, I can decide how much money I'm going to make, and I can decide how much money I'm going to charge for things. And I can decide if I want to give a discount or a deal or give something away without worrying about repercussions in my wallet. So I know from selling some of those multi-level things, when you give something away from one of those companies, or you offer a big discount, a lot of times it costs you money. You don't get that good of a discount with those places. Okay? So this, and I understand that not everybody can do this, okay? I understand that space and time and you know, ability to leave your house often, because we're gone, you know, we have always got something going on, and we go a lot of places. So I have the chance to do all that stuff where we travel a lot. It's usually local, where we usually only travel for up to a few hours a day. Like this weekend, Friday I should say, we took the kids to a trampoline, not trampoline, it is an indoor bounce house place. It's got bounce houses in there, and what we like about it is that it's for kids 14 and under. Okay? It's for kids. It is a place that is for children. It is for kids. I like that. While teenagers, anytime I deal with them, they are unbelievably great with my kids. I mean, were we that good when we were teenagers? Like, I don't remember. I just feel like they are just so good with my kids. For the most part, you know. The older kids that I have dealt with. Oh, maybe. What if we did this? Woohoo! Button head. This is just a random piece of washi. I'll just stick that right there, I guess. Let's try. Let's try just fussy cutting this a little. It's so nice to have our power back. My kids are so staying up too late tonight. I don't even know what time it is. But it was 7:15 when our power came back on, and I've done a lot of things since then. Oh well, they do good. It's just when they go to bed late, the next day is usually kind of rocky. And it's the dog days of summer. You know, it's really too hot to go anywhere. Can we go find a watering hole? Absolutely we can. Yep. But you get so tired getting ready to go to that watering hole. Look at these horns. Booyah! I mean, it's hard work. I'm going to get the windows tinted in my car. I had the windows tinted in my truck, and I didn't realize just how much that tint makes a difference with the air conditioner keeping your car cold. Like, I remember, you know, in my truck a lot of times, I would turn the AC off and leave it off for a period of time while we were driving. Now, I understand the bigger motor in my truck keeping, you know, everything, the air conditioner colder longer, so the air that blows out, even when it's off, you know, the air that blows out, it stays cold for a very long time as it's blowing out at you. So I understand that there's that factor. But I think that my car now, I am hot every time I'm in it. My truck, there were times my feet would get cold, or I'd get cold just from being in there. I don't with the car. I'm constantly pointing the air like right at my head, like, oh. And I don't usually do that, so that window tint must have made some kind of a difference. Goat man. La 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 la. Alright, so I'm glad we made Goat Man. And I'm glad we got this far. But I do have to go rally up my troops. So we're going to make this a short video and update, I guess. And I'm really, really glad that you came to hang out with me. Oh, my ice machine just... Oh my god, that thing is going to kill me. I am so glad that you came to hang out with me. And And if you bought things from me, thank you very much. We will do this again for sure. I've almost got it filled. We are going to have to probably plan a flip through sometime soon, so that way I can figure out what's still vacant. And we can see the progress on this puppy, since you've been around for most of the trip of this. So, I love you all. Ta-ta for now. And don't forget, Wednesday, 2 p.m., my channel, live sale. Yeah.